Everyone says that to get rich you have to chase money. But what if I told you that's a lie that keeps millions of people trapped in scarcity? The richest man who ever lived, King Solomon, didn't ask for riches, fame, or power. He asked for wisdom, and it was precisely this counterintuitive choice that became the key to prosperity and opened the doors to lasting wealth. This is a reality check. While many spend their lives trying to earn more without knowing how to manage it, Solomon discovered the ancient secrets that the Bible had already revealed. Money and wisdom go hand in hand, but the order matters. First comes the mindset of wealth, then comes financial prosperity. And that's why so many people get rich quickly and lose everything, while few build a revealed prosperity that spans generations. Now, what almost no one talks about is that this same formula is still available today. You just have to learn how to apply it. And the question remains, will you continue to repeat the mistakes of the majority? Or will you learn the secrets of the Bible that transformed Solomon's wealth into biblical prosperity that still resonates today? When King Solomon was given the opportunity to ask for anything from God, he didn't chase gold or precious stones. He asked for wisdom, and this decision was the key to the prosperity that changed his life. While many think the secret to financial prosperity lies in accumulating money, Solomon understood that the wisdom that generates wealth is what sustains a life of revealed prosperity. This gesture opened the doors to lasting wealth, for it demonstrated that before having, one must know how to manage. Think about it. How many people today dream of winning the lottery but never prepare to manage that money? History shows that most end up losing everything because they haven't cultivated a wealth mindset. Solomon, on the other hand, placed wisdom above immediate desires and thus discovered the Bible's secrets to biblical prosperity. He understood that the path to success begins with intelligent decisions that reflect both spiritual and financial prosperity. It's like planting seeds. The law of sowing ensures that those who sow wisdom reap wealth with purpose. The power of gratitude was also present in Solomon's life, as he recognized that each achievement stemmed from something greater. Solomon's wealth didn't emerge overnight, but was the consequence of an abundance mindset and choices aligned with lasting wealth. And it is precisely there that the revelation about wisdom and abundance begins, something that goes far beyond mere money and paves the way for the next step on the journey. The biblical formula for wealth is simple yet powerful. First comes wisdom, then comes money. Anyone who tries to reverse this order loses the key to prosperity. King Solomon shows us that biblical prosperity isn't born from tricks or shortcuts, but from a wisdom that generates wealth with purpose. When the mind is shaped by the abundance mindset, intelligent decisions flow naturally, and money becomes a consequence, not an end goal. It's curious how, today, many seek quick fixes to get rich, but ignore the secrets of the Bible that teach revealed prosperity. Just look at Solomon's life. His wealth was not the result of luck, but of the understanding that money and wisdom go hand in hand. This wealth mindset led him to form strategic alliances, manage resources with excellence, and practice the power of gratitude, attracting a spiritual prosperity that sustained his financial prosperity. Those who understand this logic realize that purposeful wealth isn't empty accumulation, but the ability to generate impact. For example, someone who applies wisdom to their investments studies the market, seeks wise advice, and diversifies their assets, rather than being swayed by miraculous promises. This is the law of sowing in action, planting intelligent decisions to reap lasting wealth. And it is precisely here that the difference begins to emerge between those who build revealed prosperity and those who lose themselves in the unbridled pursuit of money. Most people today chase money as if it were the solution to all their problems. But without the wisdom that generates wealth, this money slips through their fingers like sand on a beach. This is why we see so many examples of people who achieve momentary financial prosperity but soon sink into debt or emotional emptiness. They lack the wealth mindset that sustains lasting prosperity. A practical example: someone who gets a raise at work and, instead of investing, rushes to spend it on things that only feed their ego. Without realizing it, they trade the key to prosperity for a fleeting illusion. Unlike Solomon's wealth, which was built on wisdom and abundance, this quick wealth has no purpose. The result is always the same: frustration, anxiety, and the feeling that it's never enough, even with more money. This is the great mistake: seeking financial prosperity without spiritual prosperity. It's like planting wind and expecting to reap the harvest. The law of sowing never fails. Solomon understood the ancient secrets that money and wisdom must go hand in hand. Those who don't realize this live in scarcity, repeating cycles of frustration. But there is a different path, where revealed prosperity begins in the mind and manifests in real life. And it leads us to something even more powerful: the mindset of abundance. The abundance mindset is like a lens that completely changes the way we see the world. While some people complain about their lack of money, others see opportunities in every challenge. King Solomon knew that biblical prosperity wasn't just about gold and silver, but about cultivating wisdom and abundance. Those who think with a wealth mindset see life as a fertile field for sowing and reaping revealed prosperity. See the practical difference. Those who live in scarcity think, "I can't do it," while those who live with an abundance mindset think, "How can I do it?" This small adjustment changes everything. An entrepreneur with a wealth mindset, for example, when faced with a crisis, doesn't freeze. They seek solutions, review costs, and explore new strategies. This mindset is the true biblical secret for transforming difficulties into the path to success. This is where the power of gratitude comes in. Those who are grateful for the little things make room for the many, activating the law of sowing in their financial and spiritual lives. Purposeful wealth is born from this grateful heart, which knows how to manage and multiply. Spiritual prosperity fuels financial prosperity, creating lasting wealth. And when we understand that the wisdom that generates wealth begins in the mind, the next question that arises is, how can we use this in our daily decisions to build lasting results? Each daily choice is like a seed sown in the soil of life. King Solomon knew that intelligent decisions are the foundation of biblical prosperity and lasting wealth. When someone places the wisdom that generates wealth above the rush for immediate results, they open doors to a revealed prosperity that endures from generation to generation. The path to success lies less in isolated grand achievements and more in the sum of small, consistent choices. A simple example: someone who decides to spend less on superfluous things and invest part of their salary in financial education or solid assets, such as good real estate funds or shares in stable companies. This person puts into practice the ancient secrets Solomon left us, planting with a long-term vision to reap financial prosperity. Purposeful wealth arises precisely from this balance between money and wisdom. And we can't forget the power of gratitude in these decisions. When someone takes actions guided by an abundance mindset, they create space for spiritual and financial prosperity to coexist. This is the secret to Solomon's wealth. He didn't act impulsively, but with wisdom and abundance. And ultimately, each decision becomes part of a living law of sowing, which points to a next level of understanding: how to plant wisdom before chasing shortcuts. King Solomon deeply understood the law of sowing. Whatever you sow, sooner or later you reap. Those who sow wisdom reap spiritual and financial prosperity. Those who sow only the blind pursuit of money reap frustration. This is one of the ancient secrets that transforms the mindset of wealth into wealth with purpose. It's not about shortcuts, but about conscious choices that bear fruit over time. In practice, planting wisdom can be as simple as reading a chapter of Proverbs a day, seeking advice from experienced people, or investing in knowledge before investing in business. This is the true key to prosperity, cultivating wisdom and abundance before expecting immediate returns. Solomon demonstrated that his wealth arose from this daily discipline, planting ideas and attitudes that generated prosperity revealed in all areas of life. Those who sow with a mindset of abundance, watered by the power of gratitude, reap lasting wealth. This is the essence of biblical prosperity, intelligent decisions that become seeds of purposeful wealth. Every action, from helping someone in need to investing money strategically, is part of this planting. And when we understand this dynamic, we realize that the prosperity revealed is not the result of chance, but of intentional cultivation, which leads us to the introduction of a formula capable of changing any destiny. King Solomon demonstrated that wisdom, which generates wealth, is more powerful than any financial inheritance. When someone applies wisdom to business, investments, and relationships, they find prosperity revealed in every detail of life. This wealth mindset allows us to see opportunities where others only see problems. It's biblical prosperity in action, money and wisdom working together, creating lasting and purposeful wealth. Here's a practical example. When starting a business, instead of spending everything on impulsive marketing, a wise person researches the market, understands their audience, and invests strategically. This way, they avoid losses and cultivate wealth with purpose. Another example is in relationships. Instead of connecting solely for financial gain, someone with spiritual prosperity seeks valuable alliances that generate long-term financial prosperity. These are ancient secrets that remain valid today. Applied wisdom also transforms ordinary investments into great harvests. While some fall for promises of quick wealth, those who cultivate intelligent decisions study solid options, real estate, diversified funds, scalable businesses. This attitude is the law of sowing in action. Plant with patience to reap lasting prosperity. The power of gratitude guides these choices, demonstrating that wisdom and abundance go hand in hand. And this is precisely what reveals Solomon's true wealth. Not luck, but the consequence of a lifestyle. Solomon's wealth was not the result of luck, but the consequence of applying ancient secrets that still reveal the key to prosperity. He combined wisdom and abundance with spiritual prosperity, understanding that money without purpose is empty. His wealth mindset led him to manage resources wisely, value strategic alliances, and live with the power of gratitude. Thus, he built a biblical prosperity that spanned generations. Part of this revealed prosperity lay in his management skills. While many kings lost their way in wars, Solomon strengthened his kingdom with trade alliances, expanding lasting wealth. Furthermore, he practiced generosity. He knew that the law of sowing is inevitable. Those who sow abundance reap financial prosperity. This practical vision transformed intelligent decisions into ever-increasing harvests, paving the way for success. Another essential point was his abundance mindset. He understood that true wealth with purpose wasn't just stored gold, but using resources to impact lives. The temple he built, for example, wasn't just a grandiose work, but a symbol of spiritual and financial prosperity. This is the great secret of the Bible. Revealed prosperity is the fruit of wisdom that generates wealth, not shortcuts. And this is precisely what prompts us to reflect on how to apply all this today. It's never too late to change course and put wisdom before money. King Solomon teaches us that revealed prosperity begins with small daily habits. Reading Proverbs, for example, is like tapping into a fountain of ancient secrets that nourish spiritual prosperity and a wealth mindset. This simple act plants wisdom that generates wealth and paves the way for success. Another practical way to correct your course is to invest in financial education. Instead of being led astray by shortcuts and illusory promises, you can learn to invest your resources purposefully. Financial courses, reading books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or even following experts can bring real financial prosperity. This is the law of sowing. Sow knowledge to reap lasting wealth. And of course, seeking wise counsel is part of this correction. Solomon surrounded himself with people capable of guiding, and this strengthened his biblical prosperity. Today, this means seeking mentors, participating in healthy networking groups, and being open to learning. The power of gratitude keeps the heart aligned, while smart decisions build wealth with purpose. Thus, each step taken becomes part of a new journey of wisdom and abundance. Now tell me, will you continue pursuing money without wisdom, repeating the mistake of most? Or will you apply the biblical formula that made King Solomon the richest man in the world? Biblical prosperity has already revealed its ancient secrets, and the key to prosperity is before you. It's not a matter of luck. It's a matter of a wealth mindset, of planting wisdom that generates wealth and reaping the revealed prosperity. Think about it. Your decisions today are seeds. Are you planting smart choices that generate financial and spiritual prosperity, or are you wasting time on shortcuts that only bring fleeting riches? The power of gratitude, the abundance mindset, and the law of sowing are available to everyone, but few have the courage to apply them. And you? Will you be part of the minority that transforms their lives, or the majority that complains without taking action? If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Here you'll continue learning about wisdom and abundance, lasting wealth, and the path to success. But above all, you'll find provocations that will change your way of thinking. After all, revealed prosperity begins with a simple step: deciding to change course today.